Happy New Year and thank you for the support. The most iconic royal tiaras. Hello royals, thank you so much for watching my videos. I wanted to let you know that I now have a Patreon, where I share my enchanting art with you all. This is a sneak peek. Do you like it? Your support is much needed. Please check out my Patreon if you enjoyed the video and you'd like to thank me for my hard work making these videos. Please consider checking it out and let me know in the comments what you think about it and what I can improve. Thank you my loves. The Devonshire Diamond Tiara. This is the largest and most imposing Devonshire diamond tiara. It was made in 1893 for Louise, Duchess of Devonshire, just a year after she wed the 8th Duke. Jeweller A.E. Skinner used nearly 1,900 diamonds set in silver and gold to make the piece, including 1,041 diamonds taken from other family pieces, including the Devonshire parure and the star from the Order of the Garter Regalia belonging to the 6th Duke. Louise passed on the tiara to Evelyn, wife of the 9th Duke of Devonshire, who then gave it to her daughter-in-law, Mary. It was last worn by her daughter-in-law, Deborah, Duchess of Devonshire. The late Debo Devonshire used to wear it out partying. It never occurred to me that it might not be a good idea to stand alone in the street, long after midnight, with a load of diamonds round my neck and 1,900 more glittering above my head, she said. In 1913, Queen Mary commissioned Gerard to create this tiara, based on a design worn by her grandmother, Princess Augusta of Hesse, otherwise known as the Duchess of Cambridge. It consists of 19 diamond arches with big fat pearls swinging underneath them. Lovers not bows are part of the sparkly diamond design, thus the name. Aside from Queen Mary, it's also been worn by the Queen and by Diana, Princess of Wales, who complained that it gave her headaches. It was through Diana that Lover's Knot became one of the most recognizable pieces of jewelry belonging to the British royal family. Upon her divorce from Prince Charles, the tiara was returned to Queen Elizabeth. Since then, it's become Kate Middleton's formal headwear of choice. The Queen Mary Diamond Bando Wedding Tiara. The bando was made in 1932 for Queen Mary, and specifically designed to accommodate the center brooch. This brooch was given to the then Princess Mary in 1893 by the County of Lincoln on her marriage to Prince George, Duke of York, the future King George V. The bando and the brooch were bequeathed to Her Majesty, Elizabeth by Queen Mary in 1953. The tiara remained in the royal vault for 65 years until Meghan Markle's wedding day in 2018. The tiara matched her wedding gown beautifully, both simple and eye-catching. Queen Mary's fringe tiara is made of diamonds set in gold and silver by E. Wolfe & Co. for Gerard in 1919, using diamonds from a necklace given by Queen Victoria to Queen Mary for her wedding in 1893 in the Chapel Royal at St. James's Palace. In 1947, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, loaned Queen Mary's fringe tiara to her elder daughter, Princess Elizabeth, for her wedding to Prince Philip of Greece. The tiara snapped that morning and had hurriedly fixed by the court jeweler. However, you can still see the gap where the frame was hurriedly fixed in the pictures, which was fixed by the time Queen Elizabeth wore the tiara a few days later. In 1973, the Queen Mother again loaned the tiara, this time to her granddaughter, Princess Anne, for her wedding. Continuing the family tradition, the late Queen Elizabeth loaned Queen Mary's fringe tiara to her eldest male line granddaughter, Princess Beatrice, for her wedding. She looked absolutely breathtaking. I'll be doing a part 2 very soon for my very popular video, The Most Iconic Royal Wedding Dresses, so please leave your suggestions down in the comments and I'll be sure to add them to the video. Thank you royals. Princess Mako's tiara. Made by Japanese jeweler Mako, this tiara and parure was given to Princess Mako, eldest daughter of Prince Akishino and Princess Kiko, on the occasion of her 20th birthday in 2011. The diamond tiara would be the only tiara she would wear while working as a member of the imperial family. It features a floral motif, the iris cetacea, the symbolic flower assigned to her mother, Princess Kiko. Princess Mako's final appearance in her diamond parure came in January 2020, for the New Year celebrations at the Imperial Palace. She married her longtime boyfriend, Kei Komuro, and gave up her imperial title and status. Her jewelry was returned to the imperial vaults. The Greville Emerald Kokoshnik Tiara. The tiara was made by Boucheron for Dame Margaret Greville, who famously bequeathed her jewelry to the Queen Mother in 1942. The diamond and emerald tiara, which features a large cabochon emerald as its central element, was made in 1919 for Mrs. Greville. When Queen Mother died in 2002, the tiara was inherited by Queen Elizabeth II, who loaned it to her granddaughter, Princess Eugenie of York, for her wedding in October 2018. It had never been worn publicly by a member of the royal family until Princess Eugenie's wedding day. The The press release from the palace described the tiara as made of brilliant and rose-cut diamonds pavé set in platinum, with 6 emeralds on either side. The release also stated that the tiara's design was inspired by the kokoshniks that had been popular at the imperial court of the Romanovs in Russia. The Cartier Halo Scroll Tiara. The tiara is a relatively small one, but it has always been in the main line of the British royal family. It was made by Cartier in the summer of 1936. It was purchased that November by King George VI for his wife, Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. In the spring of 1944, Queen Elizabeth gave the halo tiara to her daughter, Queen Elizabeth II, as an 18th birthday gift. Most of the bejeweled gifts that the young Princess Elizabeth received during the war years were hand-me-down pieces. The young Elizabeth never wore her birthday tiara in public, given the wartime austerity of her coming-of-age period. Princess Elizabeth loaned the piece frequently to her younger sister, Princess Margaret, who made her first appearance in the piece during the inauguration celebrations for Queen Juliana of the Netherlands in September 1948. She also wore the jewel at her sister's coronation. She wore it often in the years before she married Anthony Armstrong Jones. The next borrower of the tiara was Queen Elizabeth II's daughter, Princess Anne, who also wore the tiara frequently before her marriage. Once Princess Anne moved on to a bigger one, the halo tiara went into the royal vault, unseen for many years, until Kate Middleton's royal wedding in 2011. Kate has also moved on, making Queen Mary's Lover's Knot tiara her signature tiara. Is there any tiara that you feel like I left out? Let me know in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget that I have a Patreon and would love your support. The link is in my description box, or just head over to Patreon and search me on there, Violet Gold. Thank you again and Happy New Year.